This is letter 22, Camp near Winchester, Virginia, on October the 26th, 1862. My dear Georgia, yours of 12 this month came to hand today. I have not received your letter you sent by Sherritt. The weather here is quite cold, but we sleep very comfortably as each man has a blanket and as much wheat straw to sleep on as he wants. We are remaining here much longer than I thought we would stay. McClellan manifests no disposition to advance on us. He may send a force up Orange and Alexandria Railroad to cut us off from Richmond. I think Federals will make one more effort to capture Richmond before cold weather forces a cessation of hostilities here. Others think differently, that no more fighting will be done in Virginia until next spring. This war is an awful calamity upon us, both North and South. We feel the effects it more sensibly than do the Northerners, as there is scarcely a family in the Confederacy that is not a representation in our army, and they also have the advantage of us in money, provisions, and clothing. Alabamians have felt the effect of this war, but not as have the citizens of a large portion of Virginia. Something more than 15 months ago, we marched through a portion of the Shenandoah Valley when it was full of everything delightful to the sight and agreeable to the taste. Again, we are near the valley, but how sad the change. Those nicely cultivated farms at that time, richly clothed with the productions of the country to reward the skill and industry of her inhabitants, are now barren wastes. Yankees stealing their herds, cattle, Negroes, and everything else they could carry off, leaving them almost destitute of the necessities of life. Citizens here who were rich before commencement of the war are now poor. Those who were surrounded by all of the comforts of luxuries of life now find it a difficult matter to provide their families with bread and meat to sustain life. This portion of Virginia has been subjected to the destructiveness of an army ever since commencement of the war. When a Confederate army was not here, a Federal army was present. Yet these people complain less than do many little-hearted, ignoble Alabamians who have not even a member of their family in an army. Health of the company continues good. I presume smallpox is not spreading in our army, as I have heard but little said about it during the last few days. In my last letter, I wrote that we had petitioned appointment of Ralph, assistant surgeon of the regiment. Nearly all of the officers of regiment signed the petition. I think he will get the appointment. As to my going home, I shall avail myself of the first opportunity to make the pleasant visit. From present standpoint, I can see no prospect to go home shortly. Remember me to your papa, mother, John, Sarah, and her children. Kiss Johnny for me and tell him I often think of him. Your husband, Elias Davis.